But these two often play thrilling football. It will be fascinating to watch, and I'm happy to say the man with me to do so and give us his analysis, Rich Roshan Rai. I know you're as excited as the fans, Roshan, today.
Yeah, I really am. I mean, this is the big time. There's no real room for error in the semi-finals of this competition. The tactical battle between these two coaches, Shin Tae-yong and Park Hang-seo, for Indonesia and Vietnam is going to be really fascinating. Really looking forward to seeing how they set up against each other, but also the quality available on the pitch. You mentioned the fact that these two sides have created chances, they've been able to score goals. I feel Indonesia should perhaps have scored more than they did in the group stage, because they've been a chance-creating machine in that stage of the competition. And Shin Tae-yong as well has expressed he would like to see them finishing off more of the opportunities.
Yeah, quite a lot has been made of that, isn't it, in the press, as to the low conversion rate, as it were, of chances created. The Vietnamese press have pounced on this as well, that Indonesia kind of choke in front of goal.
Yeah, I mean,
that's their perspective.
I think that's their perspective. That's their way of sort of trying to play a few mind games, get under the skin a little bit. But I think it's not really a worrying thing when you're creating opportunities, and when they create as many chances as they do, you know, I don't think it's something to really be concerned about. But they do have to add that finishing touch now, especially at this stage of the competition against the Vietnam side, who, as you said, haven't conceded any goals so far.
We've got lineups for you very shortly indeed. Firstly, the national anthems of Indonesia, and first Vietnam. Indonesia's sports minister asked for the fans to show their best behavior. We know what happened last time there was a visiting team here. Thailand's bus was attacked en route to the stadium. Today, the Vietnam bus was escorted by armoured vehicles just to be absolutely safe. And they'll be hoping their defence is just as solid against this Indonesian side that's looking to score as many goals as possible. As we look at their lineups here, 3 changes for Indonesia from the team that beat the Philippines 2-1 in their last group stage match. Yaakob Sayuri returns to the starting 11. He's been impressive in this tournament. Yordi Amat is also back from suspension, and Rahmat Irianto will take his place in the heart of midfield. Also good news that Nadeo has recovered from that injury where he went off against the Philippines.
Yeah, I think looking at that formation, I think we're actually going to see, we could see a back 5 instead of a back 4. Rahmat Irianto and Klopp will be the 2 in central midfield, along with Marcelinho and Yaakob Sayuri. Yaakob Sayuri playing in front of Asnawi, Pratama Arhan playing a left wing back, and I think that back 3 will have Rizky, Fakhruddin and Yordi Amat in those positions. I mean, that's the way I see it going for Indonesia, and we have seen from Shin Tae-yong a willingness to be flexible tactically, especially when he comes up against sides like Thailand and Vietnam. We've seen it where he recognizes and respects the danger and the threat that those teams pose and the quality that they have, and he's willing to adjust a few things. Even if they are playing at home, they will be a threat in those counter-attacking situations because they do have the players to get forward and hurt Vietnam.
Vietnam's last match was a 3-0 win against Myanmar, and they did try a few different things there. They have made 5 changes from that side, with Quay Nok Hai, the skipper, returning to the heart of that defence. Bui Ten Dung will join him. Win Huang Duk returns, as well as Vu Van Tan, the wing-back. Pan Van Duk comes back into the lineup as well to partner Win Tien Lin up front.
Yeah, this is a really strong Vietnam lineup, and no problem.